Esse joguinho é meio de terror, então o bagulho vai ficar louco, hein?
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations.
Mas aqui não tem
They're
Dubai, então tem que ler
antithetical
os
to the
bagulhos.
poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest,
Tem um jogo
and
com
it's what
controle
we'll
de espada,
remember
né?
in the end.
Não tem que estar com
My name
controle.
is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Jogo da prisão. O A Way Out? A Way Out é só com. É só com 2, pô. Não vou jogar sozinho não.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my
Tô
standards.
tudo torto aqui, rapaziada. Pera aí.
So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Matou o maluco, velho.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
Tem meu cara viajando no meio da pista, pô.
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Tá, pra cima olha pra cima, pra baixo olha pra baixo, tá certo. WSD pra andar. Shift pra correr. Muito alta.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Ah, tá melhor. Por aqui, né? O jogo tá mandando por aqui, vamos por aqui, né? Ih, o cara voltou. Com um taco. Eita!
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them?
Eita,
Think
pô.
it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer.
Ele tá vindo atrás de mim. Aí espaço, pula.
You missed your deadline!
Oxi. Esquivar. Ah, shift pra cá, tá?
You can't stop me!
Ah, tem que me esquivar do jogo, tá?
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Tá.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Caralho, o cara tá doidão. Vou sorrir. Pô, e o boneco cansa, mané. Vai cair essa ponte. Com certeza vai cair essa ponte. Não caiu. Agora caiu. Vem, meu filho. Vai morrer. O maluco vai morrer. Vai morrer, vai morrer.
Stop! No! Damn it, die! No!
Ih, morreu. Ih, ferrou.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
A TV ligou. Eu não quero morrer não, mano. Todas as TVs estão com a mesma imagem. Já tem 4 TV na casa. Por que? Me diz.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Pela porta da frente? Não. Da de trás?
Follow the light.
Follow the light? Pula.
You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Vai até o refúgio. Ah, luz. Pô, a luz escura.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
Não.
No. Follow my light. I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Ótimo.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Caraca.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Do planeta. Tá, ele tá doidão, pô. Simples.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna
Matou. Matou, velho. Esse farol. Caralho. Uhum. A luz é minha salva-vidas. Ah, tá, eu tenho... Tá, entendi. Aparecer mais gente.
just like.
Caralho, fudeu. Vai. fora, rapaz. É atrás, é atrás, é atrás, é atrás, é atrás. Tá, é três balas já mata. Vem, vem. Vem, vem, vem.
I can keep this up.
Pô, eu ia na van achando que tinha como, tinha... Que tinha bagulho. Cansou. Cansou, cansou. Vambora. Igreja salva. Nem a igreja. É, não, nem a igreja não, é farol. Não é o que eu tô falando.
He's here. He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Foi só um sonho, rapaziada. Tá tudo certo. Sonhei na balsa. Bem-vindo a Bright Falls. Não, tua esposa,
Let's act
né?
like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
E aí, meu coroa?
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice guy.
Prazer.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't
Alan
pretend
Wake.
I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Com
Fair
certeza.
enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Acabou? Tirou as fotos?
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right.
Telefone.
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Au.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
I love you too.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Não é ele,
Text
é
message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
E aí. Volta pro carro, né?
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
Carl Stuckey.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Sure. Sure.
Thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Good for you. Essa polícia.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah. You need to give it a good solid whack. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Você vai entrar aqui?
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
E aí? O cara foi dar aquele barrão, né? Tá fechada por aqui. E a volta à toa. Vamos dar a volta de volta. Ele parece ser um escritor, pelo visto, né? O que foi, meu amigo?
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Hello? Cara, que inconveniente, mano.
Mr. Stuckey?
O cara soltando barulho.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
E sai fora.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Sai fora, minha senhora.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed. And then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Entendi.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Ele já dormiu.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Meu carro chegou. Bye, bye.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Xiii, foi pro lugar errado.
Diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long
Once
time
upon a
ago.
time.
I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark.
Casão, tá?
They'll light your way.
Wow.
Diver's
It's
Eye.
gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Flash
Alice had
Lights.
phobia.
Agora
The
você
fear of
lembra da
darkness. I
menina
wanted to make
veneno.
sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Ó, tem um quintalzinho aqui. Ah, não subir ali agora não. Aí tem a varandinha externa. Ó, tem um puto espaço aqui. O que vai ter aqui? Só uma vista mesmo. É, só uma vista mesmo. Eu não consigo mexer.
An old
Huh?
generator had been connected to the power cable.
Gerador. O que eu liguei? Não sei porque eu liguei, mas liguei. Um gerador.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Ela foi tomar banho. Ah. Acho que eu tinha que fazer isso mesmo, de ligar o
It
gerador.
was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Volte para Alice. Já está anoitecendo. Rápido, inclusive. Eu tenho um cavalinho de
Alice?
criança.
Honey?
Ah, entendi porque ele fica pegando garrafa de café.
I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Porque ele toma café pra caramba. Ele falou lá no bar, lá no...
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
Oh, achando que ia ser
I
outra
guess I have a
parada.
small confession.
Porra, minha
I
senhora.
thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past.
Damn it, Alice. Everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Ó, tá tropeçando nada, meu parceiro. Vai cair a luz, ela vai ficar sozinha no escuro.
Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice, I'm coming! Don't run! I'm coming!
What the hell?
Help me!
Alice? Alice?
Morreu.
Oh no!
Se já morreu, é filho.
Alice?
Dentro do carro de novo.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
On foot.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Eu tô sem a arma e sem a lanterna. Carro fudeu, né? Carro esquece. Vai ser alugado.
Hello?
Hello? Someone there?
Someone there? Tem ninguém. Tem ninguém, meu parceiro.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
F5. Ah, tem um bocado de página faltando aí.
Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows.
It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive.
O jogo vai se passar toda a noite, né?
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
I've been in an accident.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Madeireira. Vai pra aqui por cima, né?
Anybody there? Please. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen,
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Nightfall.
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
To meet you.
non-refundable reservation
Deposit required. Fair and square.
Oxi.
Fair and square.
Matou o cara. Tá marcado pra... Opa! Cadê? F5.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease.
Sangrava
Its green shadows
sombras.
like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light...
Não, não é por aqui.
In Great Falls, Earth. To arrive. You lose. Shit. The deposit. It's the latest thing.
Entrei.
Fall.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Aí, claramente vai ter uma arma ali, em uma lanterna. Obrigado, jogo.
During your trying,
Walking.
it's the latest thing. In
Yes.
Assembly.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Moving.
May I help?
let you
Hello?
Cortou o bagulho.
Down.
you can see those
Tem que meter o pé, 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 tem que meter o pé.
As long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehead. There were more of them.
Aí, olé. Olé. Tome-lhe.
Pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Passar pra lá, beleza. Ah, luz escura. Ué, cadê? Cadê a cura? Opa. Tá iluminando pra cá. Calma aí. Ué.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Tá, vamos seguir as setas aqui. Vamos pra cá. Pra lá. Pra lá.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Ah, tem uma bagulho iluminado ali. Ah, tá. Eu chutei aquilo ali pra parar isso aqui. Entendi. Olha que... Gastei a arma errada. Gastei a arma errada. O que isso, mano?
What the hell was that?
Pode ter que ter uma barrinha de estamina pra gente poder ver, né? Pelo menos,
When I
cara.
saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Ele fala como se ele fosse de um filme, tivesse num livro mesmo, né? Eu não podia olhar para a água, não sei o que, não sei o que, não sei o que. Opa!
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Trocar a pilha G, né? Ah! Ah! Nível de cair num buraco na pedra. Que isso? Pô, os caras... Tá de sacanagem, né? É subir ali, pá. É aqui. Perigo. Prossiga por sua conta e risco. Depois é pra cá. Era aqui? Era aqui. Tem que subir aqui a escada.
Taken. They're taken.
The taken are filled with darkness. Taken é o nome da cidade? Tem essas cartas aqui nesse lugar amarelo. Acho que é a Taken Falls, não é o nome da cidade? É esse, Taken Falls. Se não me engano é isso.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Ah, tem que gastar munição aqui, certeza.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Vou colocar uma garrafinha de café aqui. Lá no final, ó. Mas são 3. Ai, caraca. Vambora.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Tá, agora liberou lá. Ó, 12. Gosto de 12, hein? Tem mais um manuscrito. Ah, faltou um, hein?
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Perdi uma página. A porta fechou? Por que a porta fechou? Tá, vamos lá, né? Ah, tá. Entendi. Estendi. Agora eu subo aqui. E atravesso. Pelas madeiras. Será que atirar nesse negócio vermelho explode e dá dano nos caras? Munição de escopeta.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio.
É que terror esse jogo aqui, hein?
You're on here. Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walk.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something.
Não, não é de zumbi não. É de uns fantasmas aí de luz. Pelo que eu entendi, parece que a história dele, ele é um escritor, né? E aí a história dele, que ele está escrevendo, ou que ele acha que ele escreveu, né? Porque ele não escreveu ainda. Enfim, essa parte tá confuso. Mas o que ele escreveu parece que tá ficando tornando realidade.
The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it,
Eu perdi uma página. Dá pra lá é o posto, né?
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Vai. Não é isso. Ah. Ah, eu desviei. Safe Haven. Porra. Graças a Deus. E a luz me salva. A luz é a minha vida aqui. Mais? Ah, vai se fuder. Mais de um. Vem cá na luz. Ai, caralho. Ai, capeta. Safe haven. Cadê? Vamos ver, mais um.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen.
Eu podia me ver na tela falando como um louco. Tá, então tem que chegar lá mesmo. Tem jeito. Vai pra luz, que a luz salva. Munição e pilha e vamos embora. Depois é pra cá. Eu tinha de arma sinalizadora, mas eu não usei até agora. Agora vamos descer. Eita porra. Caralho. Olha, você tá... Não, que isso? Que isso? Cara, pulando igual saci não, mas sei lá. Eu vou usar o meu Uni, hein? Eu vou usar o lança... Não é disso? Ah, cadê? Vem. Seus sombrios. Pode. Tá fechada aqui a porta.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Pronto. Pegar pilha. Munição de escopeta. Prefiro usar a arma ainda normal. Liga a TV.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide.
Tá, não ouvi o episódio de hoje. Parece ser episódio... cenas de verdade, né? Tipo, parece ser um episódio de alguma coisa que realmente aconteceu. Tipo, no caso, o programa, né? Tá, eu liguei aqui, mas... não aconteceu nada. Só essa neva aqui que começou a andar rápido pra cacete, né? Vai cair aquilo ali, né? Meio óbvio que vai cair.
It requires patience! Oh no. Even with the engine takes bounce isn't easy and fatal! Count your tools before!
Tá do meu lado, tá do meu lado. Moleque, ele bate duas vezes. Ele bate duas vezes. Eu não quero gastar aí a munição de coisa, tá ligado?
Simple and as you might think, it can be dangerous. It requires patience.
Opa! Vem cá! Onde é minha camarada?
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Não consigo pegar aqui. Eu acho que eu dei bastante dano nele. Não matou, mas... mas cheguei no posto.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with
É
Alice.
Bright Falls.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared.
Essa pessoa derrubou uma lata de óleo. Uma poça escura se espalhou pelo chão enquanto lutava por alguns segundos. E por fim cedia a escuridão impiedosa. O engolia.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Tá, já passou uma semana.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Não, você tem que continuar escrevendo, senão não ia acontecer. Festival Anual do Cervo, de 15 a 18 de setembro. Jogos de atividades. Lista de rifa, competição de pés de totas de competições de surpresa. Música ao vivo. Para as crianças, Charlie Dentu, Sua Tarde e a incrível fantasmagoria de Montgomery. O místico, à noite. Não perca o desfile lendário da Festa do Cervo. Encontre um telefone.
Rifle Sheriff Station.
Ele que foi da delegacia.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island.
Não falou o nome ainda.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Tá gostando que ele escreveu. Ele foi lá pra ver a casa. Não tem casa nenhuma. Então, tinha uma casa aqui, não sei o que, mas não tem casa nenhuma.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me.
I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Aí ele aconteceu com a Alice, hein?
She's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
É, vou parar por aqui,
Worst
rapaziada.
weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm
Depois
you
a gente
up.
continua.